And now on the animation side, this where we take the character document that shows the different moves and we start to sketch out what they are. So we use this great tool called Sync Sketch that allows the entire animation team to have live reviews. And our lead animator here would do a lot of sketches over. When you see the sketches on the screen as we scroll through here, you can see that the notes were generating and that goes back to the animation team. So it's a very useful tool for us to really fine tune the animation. And we go through this. We have about either sometimes daily reviews, but we try to get the at least weekly, if not bi-weekly to twice a week. Everybody gets together, and the animation lead with the principal artist, with myself, and we really hack out what is it that we're missing. So we really want to try to fine tune the animation. And on these animations, these are the fun animations of on the character select screen where we actually see the personality. You don't have enough time on the battlefield to do this, but this was a nice little personality take of her playing with her pet. And you can see that she likes teasing the tentacles and they get all excited about getting their treat. But we put this nice little touch here in the end where she's like, she has fun playing with her pet, but her hands are slimy. So she's like, ugh, and puts it away. So it's those little touches that really makes the characters really interesting. It gives the character the personality we're looking for. So when you go to a character select screen, that's when we have the opportunities to really showcase that. But in combat, everything is very quick. It has to be very staccato motion. It has to be self-contained. It has to be interruptible because if the attack is too long, if the animation is too long, and they're getting attacked and they have to break out of it, we have to do that. So here's another intro animation where we sketched out what the move set would be. She's very heroically jumping into frame, leaps forward, and well, actually the final camera is not even here. It's more closer to the one on the far right. She's diving forward into the shot, therefore, and we do a time warp, which we don't see here in the engine. So this was after a conversation about what is her intro move. We want to showcase that she's very capable with her weapon, but that little shrug at the end where she didn't see the enemy, she's like, right there, gives a nice personality for who she is. She is, after all, a teenager girl and has more of a playful attitude that we wanted to capture as well. So it's those areas that we get to spend some personality. We don't necessarily have any cutscenes. Maybe in the future we will, but really to separate the very quick motions of combat with, here is an example of her going to a, what is it, the dozing, the effect? I forget what the enemy is putting on her. So here's an example of her going to sleep with an ability that she got affected by. We wanted to, it's hard to see, but there's a loop in there. So if we wanted to, if design needed her to be in a sleep state for 2 cycles, 3 cycles, even 10 cycles, we could do that. And then she has to come in and out of it. So you can see here that the fine tuning of the poses where she needs to go into that sleep mode, and then we want to make sure that her head falls forward and the mouth is kind of open, so that kind of unflattering pose. And then she kind of shakes it off here. So this is where this tool really allows our animation to go ahead and make notes here, which I just show you how easy it is. But it's really effective tool for the animation team. It really helps us to be on the same page.